Hello everyone, welcome back at TechET. So far the iPhone 14 rumors have been surprisingly consistent and with little disagreement about what Apple's next flagship will look like. In terms of the headlines, we expect the iPhone 13 mini will be replaced by an iPhone 14 Max, while the iPhone 14 Pro versions will likely benefit from a new chunky 48 megapixel camera, as well as the removal of the divisive notch in favor of something even more divisive. Despite these differences, the design appears to be quite similar in the unofficial renders we have seen, which is why dummy units are useful for comparison. And in this case, iUpdate has stepped in with a new video that compares very realistic looking iPhone 14 models to what's currently available. Based on this video, the regular iPhone 14 will look virtually identical to the standard iPhone 13, while the iPhone 14 Max will just look like a larger version of that, with no design innovation beyond its growth spurt. Still, presenter Sam Cole believes the latter will be the big seller this year. This is going to be the most popular model by far, that's what he said. But it's the Pro models that hint at the biggest change this year. Just look at the difference between the camera bump on the last year's iPhone 13 Pro and iPhone 14 Pro dummy. Cole said it's really only when you see this side by side when you are like, oh, that's not just a camera bump, that's a camera hump. But it's there for good reason. A boost to 48 megapixel that should comfortably offer the best iPhone photography yet. Regarding the notch, you are better off referring to the numerous iPhone 14 Pro renders that have been released, as these dummy units lack screens. Cole, on the other hand, believes the buyers will be shocked at first but will quickly adjust. Based on these dummy units and everything else we have heard thus far, 2022 appears to be the year that Apple begins to take upselling seriously. Based on these dummy units, the regular iPhone 14 may look unrecognizable from the iPhone 13, with the real innovation reserved for the Pro models. There is even talk that it will stick with the Apple's A15 chip from last year. That makes sense on one level. Apple needs to make the iPhone 14 Pro stand out if it wants more people to buy it. Faster and with better cameras are two selling points which are both desirable and easy to understand. It will also help Apple's most expensive phone to compete with Samsung's finest S22 Ultra. But if the regular iPhone 14 looks like the iPhone 13 and even has the same processor built in, then why would I not just buy last year's model instead? That's the question Apple needs to answer. The iPhone 14 is getting a huge overhaul to its main camera and body design, according to latest rumors. According to a Shadow Leak report, the iPhone 14 will have a 6.08-inch display and the iPhone 14 Max will have a 6.68-inch display. Given the iPhone 13 Pro and 13 Pro Max have a 120Hz refresh rate display, it would be great to see all the iPhone 14 models have such a screen. Likely they will be using an LTPO panel or an evolution of that display tech. And I think that's all for now. Thank you for watching this video and don't forget to subscribe this channel to get more updates. Till the next time.